Welcome to today's deep dive. We're looking at a stack of 2026 market research on consumer robotics today.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to get through.
There really is. I mean, our mission today is to explore this massive shift, going from the standard random bouncing household appliances we're all used to a holistic ecosystem of autonomous home agents and humanoid robots.
Right, which I know sounds like sci-fi, but it's actually happening.
It feels completely unreal that this future is already here in 2026.
Yes.
Okay, let's unpack this. We're seeing a huge leap in capabilities right now. So what is actually driving this sudden jump?
Well, it really boils down to three core technological shifts making this possible. First is complex sensor fusion, which gives these devices unprecedented environmental awareness.
So they actually know what room they're in.
Exactly. Second is the democratization of edge computing, meaning the robot processes heavy data locally instead of constantly pinging the cloud. And third is a new pipeline called teleoperation to autonomy, which uses human operators to teach robots how to handle unpredictable edge cases.
I mean, looking at the physical hardware changes here, it seems like the days of standard wheels and rescuing a stuck vacuum from under the sofa are finally over.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They are practically mimicking biology to conquer home architecture.
They really are. Just look at the Dream X60 Max Ultra Complete. It actually retracts its LiDAR turret, which uses pulsed lasers to map a room right into its chassis so it can slide under furniture as low as 3.1 inches.
That is incredibly low.
Right, and then you have the Rubberoxaurus rover abandoning traditional fixed wheels entirely. It relies on biomimetic wheel legs that independently raise and lower to actively step over thick rug thresholds and uneven floors.
Wow. So if edge computing and new sensors are making them that agile inside the house, I have to imagine that same spatial awareness is fundamentally changing outdoor maintenance too.
It is. What's fascinating here is how we are moving away from hardware-limited boundaries to software-defined mapping.
Right.
Like the Segway Navomo X390 uses RTK satellite navigation.
Using real-time kinematics to correct GPS errors into the centimeter, right?
Yes, exactly. So you can map a 2.5-acre estate without burying a single perimeter wire in the dirt.
That is such a relief.
Yeah.
And even the pool cleaners have leveled up. The Aper Scuba V3 uses what they call cognitive AI, which is essentially machine learning that adapts to complex underwater layouts.
Right, to clean those shallow tanning ledges, which used to be a massive blind spot for older models.
So the physical adaptability is impressive. But the most profound shift in this research isn't about chores.
No, it's really about companionship. Look at the elder care robot EleQ. It has no wheels, just expressive lighting, and it proactively initiates conversations with seniors to combat isolation.
That ties into a massive economic shift, though. You aren't just buying a gadget. You are entering what the industry calls robotics as a service, or RAS.
Yes, and these devices are essentially subscription traps. With EleQ, you pay for the initial hardware, but then it costs $30 to $40 a month to keep it functional.
And the Amazon Astro security robot operates on a similar model, costing up to $60 a month for its advanced monitoring.
Exactly. You are buying into a continuous service ecosystem, not just hardware.
Here's where it gets really interesting. We have to talk about the arrival of the home humanoid.
The big one.
Yeah, the 1X Neo is a $20,000 bipedal robot designed for general chores, and it relies heavily on that teleoperation to autonomy feature you mentioned earlier.
Which introduces a staggering privacy trade-off.
Tell me about it.
If the 1X Neo gets stuck folding a weirdly shaped shirt, a remote corporate worker actually puts on a VR headset, looks through the robot's cameras, and physically guides it to finish the task.
Meaning you are allowing an employee to visually peer into your laundry room or bedroom.
Right. It is a very real privacy concern.
That is a stark contrast to a device like the $1,095 Matic vacuum. That unit is built entirely around edge computing. So all the spatial mapping and object recognition happens locally.
Meaning not a single frame of video data ever leaves your house.
So what does this all mean for you listening to this deep dive? It means you are no longer just buying tools to clean your floors. You are integrating a permanent, constantly evolving AI ecosystem right into your most private spaces.
And this raises an important question to mull over. As we bring in robots like the Enabot, EBOX, and EleQ machines, utilizing simulated empathy to become proactive caregivers for our children and our elderly, how will relying on machines for emotional engagement fundamentally rewire our human-to-human relationships across generations?